Yeah! Hey, what is up, people? I am back!
Right back at your motherfucking ass.
And I got it! I got the exclusive with the motherfucking legendary, the iconic, the monstrous man on the mic, King Gordy!
The stage with high adrenaline. The purple is haze, go cop some swishers then. Burn his ass, punching by your deal. Cut his ass, cutting right and deal.
Man, I've been a fan for like 2 decades, so I am pumped for this. King Gordy is a fucking living legend. He's one of the most remarkable MCs of our time. I mean, the punchlines, the metaphors, the cadences, the double entendres, and just the way he bodies a mic.
Man, I'm from Van Dyke, where a man will get his hands tied, mouth taped, spouse raped, and I ain't got an outdate, bitch. Oh, I'm riding, I'm crashing, flashing the mag at everybody passing, laughing. I'm crazy.
We're gonna talk about King Gordy's origins, how he came up with this name, what inspires his music, what makes him happy, and much more. Alright, in order to start right away, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you on the team, and I'm always making new content. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button. Hey,
Yo,
good
what's
to
the
see
deal,
ya.
brother? For sure.
How you doing today, brother?
I'm beautiful, sir. How you feeling?
Good, I'm doing great.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah. So first, I'd like to tell you, welcome to the Honor Show. It's really an honor to have you on there, brother.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And thank you for having me on.
Thank you.
No.
All right, I guess we'll just jump right into it, huh?
Okay.
All right. I know you're from Van Dyke and Harper out in East Detroit. Tell us about growing up out there.
Growing up on Van Dyke, I mean, you know, it was a stereotypical ghetto, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know, very poor environment, you know, crime ridden, you know what I'm saying? Typical Detroit hood, you know what I'm saying? But it's my hood, so I love it, you know?
Yes. Tell us about how was school for you? Did you like school or?
I wasn't heavy into it. Like, you know, once I got into high school and, you know, it became like a fashion show, you know, I wasn't, you know, that wasn't for me because I couldn't afford a lot of this shit. So I chose to, you know, dabble up in the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Who are some of the people you look up to for a role model back then?
As far as like musically or?
Actually just in life in general.
I mean, you know, I have my cousins, you know what I'm saying? You know, my family members that I, you know, watched it, you know, in the street. So I kind of knew how to play it once I, you know, seeing how they was moving, you know what I'm saying?
Nice. What are some of your early musical influences?
Like as far as me, like that, what I felt like inspired me was, you know, just coming up into like, you know, Biggie, you know what I'm saying? You know, Andre 3000, you know what I'm saying? Twister, you know, Esham Dunholy, you know what I'm saying? You know, guys like that, you know, ICP, I listen to every, you know, everybody, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you was dope, you know, from the 90s New York hip hop to the West Coast to the Midwest sound to even, you know, down south, is everything's I got a little piece of everything, you know.
Yes, it's awesome. About what age did you start writing rhymes?
I was like about 13 or 14 years old, you know what I'm saying?
Nice, hell yeah. Now, did you decide on the name King Gordy right away, or were there others? Did you ever have other rap names?
Well, yeah, I used to call myself when I was younger, like Mr. Moneybags and shit like that.
Yes.
But then, after a while, you know, I was just like, you know, I wanted something to represent my city, you know what I'm saying? You know, where I was from, you know, Detroit Motown. So I was like, Barry Gordy. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
and I'm the king of Van Dyke. So King Barry Gordy, King Gordy. You know?
Yes. I fucking love it.
Mm.
I love it when rap names really mean something, you know?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely a metaphor for Detroit. You know,
Yes, I love it. And we're from that era. I love that shit.
no doubt.
What made you really want to be an MC?
Just my love of music, listening to other MCs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this, and for me to have that art, to figure out that I did have that talent, shit. It just made me want to go even harder. You listen to your favorites and then you try to, jot down and outdo them. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes you better.
Yes. Yes, it's awesome. Tell us about what inspired your hardcore dark style.
Just my love of horror films, and I just always was a guy who just loved to push the envelope. You know what I'm saying? I've always was into like shock value and just making people be like, what the fuck did he say? Or just like, just mouths wide open. To me, that's just, I don't know. To me, that's a art that is unappreciated.
Yeah.
People want to cancel you now and shit like that. But to me, that's still an art form. You don't want to cancel horror films, but you want to cancel a guy that talks about horror. That's funny.
Right. It's crazy. And, I'll tell you, I've been listening to you for many years, and you still say things that shock me. I'm like, holy fuck, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Rewind that shit. So you still
Yeah.
got it, definitely.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Do motherfuckers ever try to criticize you and be like, man, you took that shit too far?
Oh, all the time. There's certain people that fuck with me because they feel like, shit that I say just goes too far and over the top. But I tell people all the time, everything that I've ever said, I've seen on the news before. So,
Right.
if you want to say the news over the top, you can say that too. So, but everybody just, it's two sides to everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't just drug dealing or living in big mansions and counting millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? It's other sides to life too. You know what I'm saying? It's the first 48 side. It's the, it's like that,
Right. Absolutely. Tell us what makes you happy?
San Francisco marijuana.
Yeah. Yes.
Straight from the Bay Area.
Yes. I fucking love it. Did you ever think when you were younger that you would get to this legendary rock star status that you're at?
I always strive for greatness. So, you know what I'm saying? Just, if that's the notoriety you want to give me, I'll accept it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I've been a rock star all my life. So
Yes.
you just find it out, I guess. So.
Yes, I love that. In your opinion, what do you love most about hip hop?
Just, the power to, to create and to get away from your normal life. You might be going through something. You can sit down and, and smoke you a blunt and, write down your thoughts in rhyme pattern form. And, maybe that'll make you feel better. Maybe if you're depressed, maybe that'll make you feel good that you constructed something that was yours and it's, it's dope and other people might think it's dope too. So.
Yes, I love that. What's your favorite thing about Detroit?
Everything. I love my city. The food, you know what I'm saying? The fashion, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. Just, this is it's a great city. It's a unique city and it's my city, so I love it.
Yes, I love that. I know you love Detroit, so I wanted to ask you that because I think more people need to take more pride in their hometown and the shit that they're doing, and I know you really love Detroit, and so much props to you on that.
Yeah, it's on my chest, it's on my arm, baby. I love this shit.
Yes, I love it. Much props, man.
No doubt.
Tell us how did it go down that you got to play the role Big O in 8 Mile?
Well, we was at the time Detroit hip hop had a little scene in Hamtramck. It was a place called the Lush Lounge, and they had came down there, to like like cast like extras and see if they would see anybody unique enough to where they want to have them read the script or be in the film, and they had came down there when I was rapping, and they felt my energy, they liked it, and they told me to come down there and I auditioned for a part. I didn't get the part, but they say they had a part for me. So
Nice.
hey, I went down there, you know, for 2 days straight, like 14 hours a day, just went out and rocked out.
Nice. Hey, well, you know, even though your part wasn't a real lengthy one, it still made a huge impact. You were super memorable on there, and I never thought that years later I'd be playing the part of Roy DeRusher, interviewing the real man behind the persona and the devil horns and shit.
No doubt, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It was great times, man.
Hell yeah. And I know your album, The Entity. Now, M executive produced that whole album.
Well, he produced songs on the album. He
Okay.
produced The Pain
Yeah.
and Nightmare, When Darkness Falls.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I wanted to clear that up because I wasn't sure about that, but I know I've listened to a lot of your albums heavy, and I've seen some of the production on there, and I fuck with that album a lot. That's one of my favorites for sure. So.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us about some of your other albums and maybe some of the inspiration behind them and some of the covers and stuff.
Well, you know, I was a big Kurt Cobain fan, so I had a little era in time where I was just doing a lot of things, you know, around like his aura and his name. So yeah. So I got off into that, and then, you know, of course, I got off into the whole Lord Vader thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's just all evolution, you know what I'm saying, into different characters and auras and, you know, personas. That's all.
Nice. Well, it keeps it very interesting. I'm always love anytime a new album or a song. I'm interested always at what's he got on the cover, what's he got on there this time, what's he gonna say. I'm always into it, so it keeps it very interesting.
Absolutely, I agree.
Oh yeah. Tell us about you know, with a lot of your lyrics, you know, being dark and stuff. Do you ever think about your own mortality?
I mean, we all gonna die. You know what I'm saying? You can't escape that. You know, we all gotta go 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I say, I just look at it. You know, words are only powerful if you put power into them. You know what I'm saying? I'm simply just telling a story. You know what I'm saying? Do they? You know, you know. Do they question Stephen King or Wes Craven or Jordan Peele or, you know what I'm saying? You know, Edgar Allan Poe. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just, you know, just a dark way of telling a story, but it's just words. It's just another way of thinking it from another aspect. You know, I don't you know, invest into what I'm saying. These is just stories. You know.
Yes. Yes, I think a lot of people need to hear that because a lot of people, I think it's hard for them to separate the lyrics from the rapper themselves with a lot of it. And it's like, I always tell people, it's words, man. It's music. It's not going to hurt you to listen to it. It's telling us that this shit's going on whether he says it or not.
Yeah, and 90% of rap, man, ain't nobody doing that shit in their raps. You know what I'm saying? So you could be the most gangsters. You think a motherfucker shoot people 1,000,000 times and, you know, and robbing shit. And come on, bro. This shit it's all
right. Absolutely. I love it. You're just going for a different side of that spectrum of entertainment.
That's all it is. It's just music. It's just words. You should listen with the intent to be entertained, not to be provoked or, you know, or influenced to do something, you know.
Right. Yes. That's awesome. What has hip hop done positive for you?
It just, you know, it changed my life. You know, it allowed me to be, you know, financially stable in my life. You know, it pays my bills. So, you know, am I rich? No, of course not. Do I live and maintain very well? Absolutely, I do. Do I get to do the things I want to do? Absolutely, you know. And it's all of, you know, rap music, you know, just being in the underground and grinding and having a fan base that loves what I do. And, you know, I still get booked for shows. I still get, you know, paid. You know, people pay me for features. So that's what I think.
Hell yeah. Here's gonna be a good one. I think a lot of people, even still to this day, even after all the research that's been out, cannabis gets a bad name. What has cannabis done positive for you?
Oh, everything. I've been smoking weed since I was 12 years old, man. Shit. So Um, I've watched it, evolve and become something great. So, I mean, it is, I live in a recreational state, so it's very open here. So they there's no problems with it here. They love it.
Yes, yes, I love it. I'll be glad when Minnesota finally gets off their ass and get
Y'all
done
will.
rec.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Who's your favorite artist that you've done a feature with?
My favorite artist I've done a feature with. Hmm.
I suppose you've
I
done
don't.
a lot with a lot of real good artists.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't say I have a favorite, but I don't know because every time I've done with somebody, it was always unique in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So I really couldn't say I had a favorite. I love doing shit with my guy Bazaar. You know what I'm saying? That's my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but everybody I do something with is meaningful to me.
All right. Awesome. That's a good answer. I like that. Have you always been a solo artist, or have you ever been in any groups?
Yeah, I've been in this group called the Fat Killers. You know what I'm saying? Me, Marv One, Shimmy Bango, Fat Father. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, when we were younger, we was doing our thing, trying to come up. Make our way in the underground. But
Hell
they
yeah.
all doing their thing. So
Hell
shout out
yeah.
to my brother.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about Fat Killers because I remember on Proof Searching for Jerry Garcia, the DVD that came with it. I remember seeing you guys out there on the street and everything, and he had Fat Killers
Yeah,
t-shirts on and shit, and he had some big round
abs-
glasses on, and yeah, it was dope.
yeah,
Um,
man. Yeah, my brother.
oh yeah, and yeah, shout out to Fat Father and Marv One and all them guys too, because they're all some dope rappers too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Um, what's do you have a favorite place that you've ever performed at?
St. Andrews.
Yes, yes, I love it. What message, if any, would you like to, convey to young people coming up?
I mean, just stay focused. Focus on um financial wealth and future wealth. So if anything happens, you ain't got to struggle, or when the lights dim, you still can pay a bill. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
and just focus on the business aspect of it. If you're gonna get in the game, just make sure you eat and your kids eat. That's all.
Yes. Got an awesome answer. Would you ever consider moving out of Detroit?
Well, I stay in the suburbs. I don't stay in the city of Detroit, but
Right. But I mean out
uh,
of Detroit all the way.
like out of Michigan,
Yeah.
I love Michigan. So the only other place I would move to is California, San Francisco,
Yes.
the
Yes.
Bay, Valley, or Sonoma County, California. That's about it.
Hell yeah.
So
That-
Michigan, it would be the Bay.
all right. Well, that'd be a good area to go to. There ain't nothing wrong with
That's,
that. Nice weather, women, weed. Hey, you can't go wrong there.
that's sweet on earth.
Yes, absolutely. Tell us. It doesn't have to be nothing that you don't want to mention it, but do you got some kind of like crazy little story of something with you and Bazaar you could tell us? I know you guys must have some kind of wild ass little story.
Well, I know. One time with me, I was doing a show. I think it was the Saginaw, and this guy had a King Gordy shirt on. He was trying to get my attention, so he ends up taking like lighter fluid and pouring on his head and then lighting his fire. Security run and put him out and dragged him up out of there, man. Rockstar lifestyle.
Yes, holy fuck, that's crazy.
Yes,
Holy
rock.
man, he
I love
got
it.
your attention, huh?
He got my attention. I'm telling you the story. He definitely got it.
Oh, you're a very well respected, loved, and feared MC on the mic.
Hmm.
And what motivates you to keep going after so many years of such major success?
I mean, it's just it's natural human instinct. We creatures of habit, so it's nothing to write rhymes and just try to put words together and make them as dope as you possibly can. And I've been doing that shit since I was 16. So why not do it at the age I am now? Sure.
Yes, hell yeah.
Got it. I don't care how old you are, man. If you can put words together, make them rhyme, and it sounds dope, do it.
Yes, yes, I agree. I don't give a shit what age somebody. Matter of fact, most of the rappers I listen to are not young cats. You know, I'm from old school. I was born in '82 myself, so I'm in my 40s. I listen to a lot of old school. I listen to tons of Detroit rap, and other than that, I can't find a lot of good rap other than New Jersey and a couple other places where there's some homies out there like the Outsiders and Beeville and Lyrics and a
Yeah,
couple other cats. But yeah, it's hard to find good lyrical rappers out there anymore. Do you
you
feel
gotta stay,
though? Oh, go
gotta
ahead,
stay in the,
buddy.
you gotta stay in the underground with like me and rappers like Young Z and you know what I'm saying, and guys like us, that's just in the underground and really care about the lyricism of it. So
Right.
that's basically what you gotta do, or go listen to shit from back in the day.
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. Do you feel like lyrical rap is maybe making a comeback now? A little bit?
um, in the mainstream, I don't think so. You know what
No.
I'm saying? I mean, they only letting a couple guys, the Kendricks and the J. Cole's, and that's about. They don't really want to let too many of those in. They want to keep it very dumbified and very vibe, because music isn't about lyricism. It's about a vibe now.
Yeah,
Not about being lyrical. It's about,
right,
can you feel this way? You know what I'm saying?
right.
So
And me, I like to listen to lyrics. I could even take a beat that's almost corny at first, but then when somebody comes on and starts ripping and spitting them words, it could turn it into a whole where I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. This is one of my favorite songs just because of how he spit.
absolutely. So yeah, I mean, it just depends on what you're looking for musically. You look in the vibe, you look in the party. This young shit might be for you.
Right. Yep. Um, let's see here. Do you listen to any other genres of music other than rap?
Rock and roll. I
Yeah.
listen to rock. I listen to shit. Neo soul, R&B. I listen to classic soul. Yeah, I listen to everything, man.
Awesome. I figured you did because I hear a lot of different influences in your music and different things that you pull from to make something with that
Yeah,
scary vibe or that dark feeling. It's really cool. Is
no
there
doubt.
anything else is there anything you want the fans to know about King Gordy?
I don't know, just be looking out for the Anakin album coming soon. You know what I'm saying? I've been working on it for a long time. I just want it to be perfect. I want it to be right. A nice representation of my growth and evolution as a rapper. So just be patient. It's coming.
Yes. Awesome. Man, I'm so glad you came on the show today, and thank you for answering all my questions. I don't want to keep you too long. I really appreciate all your time, and I know you're a busy guy and everything.
No doubt. Super Bowl Sunday, baby, it's going down.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, it's really, truly been a fucking honor to have you on the Honor Show, King Gordy.
Thank you. I'm honored to be here, man. Thank you. I appreciate the love, brother.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. You have a good day.
No, you too. Peace.
Peace. Woo! Yes! Damn, that was dope!
Go, 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 go.
Thank you, King Gordy, Lord Vader. This was epic. This was super cool. I think it was great for hip hop, and it was great for us to learn about you and to learn some of the things that you think about and everything. I can't wait to interview you again, man. This was super cool. Thank you so much. It was truly an honor to have you on the Honor Show.
And you know this, man.
And now you guys can actually help me out.
You gotta help me.
Hey, all you gotta do is hit that like button. And so you never miss any future episodes, hit that subscribe button along with that little notification bell.